Hi everyone, let's talk books. And today I have a haul because I've been buying, I try to sell quite a bit of books, but they sort of accumulated over at least a month, if not a month and a half. Yeah, as I was preparing for basically my summer reading list because I'm gonna have a lot more time now to read because I'm done with the spring semester and I'm not teaching classes this summer. So I need to keep busy. So first, let's get started with some of the things that I bought to complete some of the collections I have. So I've really been into the, what is it called? I forgot what the series is called, but it's the Linda Castillo series about murder in Amish country. And what's the name of the detective? I can't remember. Kate Burkholder, the Kate Burkholder series, and I needed a few more to complete the collection. So I went ahead and placed an order with Book Depository because they had the books that I was missing. So I purchased Down a Dark Road. This one's a little bit, I think I ripped this up in my shelf, which sucks, but still, it's a hard copy and it looks like a really good condition book. So great. This is a new book, The Gone Missing. This one looks actually really interesting. And then The Dead Will Tell. Yes, these are all in like different editions. I've got the big paperback, and then I've got different hardcover and different paperback editions of it. Since I had already screwed up that order and that series and ordered them in all kinds, I did not pay. The first time I placed an order for books in the series, I did not pay attention to what editions I was buying, whether they were hardback, paperback, whatever. I was not paying attention, so it's all a mess. So I just decided to keep it consistent and a mess. Yeah, it doesn't really bother me. I know some people it bothers, like my boyfriend. I think it kind of bothers him, but like whatever, it's my bookshelf. Then I went to my local bookstore, my local used bookstore, and I was looking through their like beauty section. I didn't even know they had a beauty section at first, and I found the Bobbi Brown Everything Eyes book. I did not know she had this book, but it tells you like the basics on how to do makeup on your eyes, different looks, clean, sparkly, nude, bronzed, fun. Ooh, look at the winged look. That's really cute. Okay, anyways, I just thought I would look at this for ideas and see if there's any techniques I did not know about that I could look at. At the end also, it has like a guide to like wearing a guide to different sunglasses that would look good depending on like your face. So I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, so I picked that up. Then I also picked up The Stand, and that was because of My Reading is Odd. That's her YouTube channel. She's been doing a Stephen King series, and when she read The Stand, I was listening to her talk about it, and it sounded like a book that I would very much like. This is an old edition. It only cost me like $3, but it looks like pretty unread actually. Like the spine's perfect. Her editions, by the way, are super pretty. But I got that. I also got a few other books at the used bookstore. One is this book on Parisians, The Adventure History of Paris. And I swear this book gave me good luck. Because I bought this, and then soon after I bought this book, I found out that next semester I will be teaching a class on the history of modern France. So thank you, book, for bringing me good luck, because that is a dream class for me to teach, and a lot of it will definitely be about Paris. This is not a it looks like it's not a history book, but I want to read through. I don't know. I always love reading about history and seeing the way it gets. Maybe it is a history book. I think this got documents in the back. Anyways, I'll take a look at it. I also got, it was like buy 3 get the 4th book free, and I was looking for a free book, and I randomly got Marie Antoinette, a Serial Killer. Yeah, by Katie Alexander. It sounds super silly, but it's got Marie Antoinette. And I was like, why the hell not? Maybe I'll read it. Then a student had recommended that I read In Cold Blood. And so I took a look at the books at the used bookstore, and sure enough, they had it. I've never read it, and I don't know very much about Truman Capote, but it's now on my list. So there we go. All right, let's see. We're getting down. All right, and then these books are from like kind of random places. At Barnes & Noble, I decided, well, my boyfriend was talking on the phone, and I started looking at the mystery section. And the more time he spends on the phone when I'm at the bookstore, the more time I have to pick up books to read and buy. So I picked up 4, because it was buy 3 get 1 free, cozy mysteries. And I have not read a lot of cozy mysteries, but it's a genre that looks really fascinating, and I thought, what more perfect like summer reading than cozy mysteries? So I picked up Death by Coffee, a bookstore cafe mystery by Alex Erickson. I tried to look for the first in series. A lot of cozy mysteries seems to be series, so I looked for ones that were first in the series, which was actually kind of difficult. Someone should make a list. That's easy for me to find. The next one is a Kendra Ballantyne pet sitter mystery. It's called Sit, Stay, Slay by Linda O. Johnson, and this one's an autographed copy, which I thought was really cool. So I picked this one up because it's got a dog in it. You'll notice a theme, because the next one is from the Death by Chocolate Lab, the Lucky Paws pet sitting mystery by Bethany Blake. And sure enough, there are dogs on the cover. And then my personal favorite name for a book, Murder, She Baked by Krista Davis. And this is the A Paws and Claws mystery, and this is the first in the series. So aren't those adorable? Hopefully I can get into these. If I like these series, then I don't think I'll buy a whole lot of cozy mysteries. I think I will try to check them out from the library. But I thought this would be a good way to kind of dive into cozy mysteries. And then a not so cozy mystery, I picked up, where did I pick this one up? I think I got it at Costco. Yeah, I did. Magpie Murders by Anthony Horowitz. I don't know much about this book. What does it say in the back? Let's see. Alan Conway is a best-selling crime writer. His editor, Susan Ryland, has worked with him for years, and she's intimately familiar with his detective, Atticus Pund, who solves mysteries disturbing sleepy English villages. Alan's traditional formula plays homage to queens of classic British crime, such as Agatha Christie and Dorothy Sayers. It's proved hugely successful, so successful that Susan must continue to put up with his troubling behavior if she wants to keep her job. Oh, that's right. I think this is about people like recreating his murders. Something like that. Yeah, all right. Either way, I really like the sound of it before I even picked up the cozy mysteries, but I thought this would go pretty well once I start reading those. At Costco, I also picked up Ready Player One. This is not the best edition of it, but you know, it wasn't too expensive, and my sister really recommended it. She had just finished reading it, and literally texted me while I was on my way to Costco and was like, "Cynthia, you've got to read Ready Player One." And I was like, "All right, fine, I'll pick it up." So there it is. The next set of books, did I pick them up? Most of them were at Barnes & Noble, except for this one. This one I picked up at Target, and it's Final Girls by Riley Sager. And it's about, I guess Final Girls are girls that were the only survivors in accidents and stuff like that. And there's this group of them, and then they are now being targeted. That's all I know about it. That is, for me, is enough that I really want to read that one. So I'm gonna have to actually put together a summer TBR list and make sure that's at the top. Okay, at Barnes & Noble, I picked up quite a bit of YA. I picked up Cinder from the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Mayer, and I actually picked this one up twice. I don't know what I'm going to do with my other copy of it. I'm going to see if one of my siblings wants to read it. But I saw a lot of people were reading the latest book in this series and saw some mixed reviews. But either way, I felt a little left out. So I decided to pick up the first book and see if it's a series that I'm interested in. If I am, then maybe I'll read the rest of them. Hopefully I will. Let's see. Non-YA. I picked up one non-YA at Barnes & Noble, and that is The 15 Lives of Harry August by Claire North. I'm really into these kinds of books where like people are living multiple lives, and I think this one, let me read you the back. It says, some stories cannot be told in just one lifetime. No matter what he does or the decisions he makes, every time Harry dies, he always returns to where he began, a child with all the knowledge of a life lived a dozen times before. Nothing ever changes until now. As Harry nears the end of his 11th life, a little girl appears at his bedside. I really missed you, Dr. August, she says. I need to send a message. Whoa, that got me. I did not even know. This one I picked up because of who on YouTube. I don't remember who recommended this on YouTube. I'll list it down below if I can remember. Anyways, that sounded really good. So next up, I picked up the Scythe series. So Scythe by Neil Schusterman, and then the second book, Thunderhead. And it sounds really interesting. If you have been living under a rock, you might not know about this series on BookTube because everybody's been talking about it. But it sounds really interesting about these people that go around in this like futuristic world, and they're the ones in charge of killing people because nobody dies anymore. But we gotta keep population down. The premise sounds really interesting. Even my boyfriend, when I told him the premise of the series, he was like, wait, but how does that work? He had all these questions, and I'm like, I don't know. I haven't read the book yet. That's why I'm buying it. So I'm excited about that one. Both of those books. And then lastly, I picked up Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. And I really wanted to buy it at Barnes & Noble because they have a special edition with an exclusive map and annotated chapter. So I thought that was really cool. And look, here's the map. I thought that was, oh, look at this. Yeah, this is a nice book. Very, very nice. Okay, so I don't know a whole lot about this one either because I don't like to know much about books I read. Let's see, what does it say? Seli Adebola remembers when the soil of Orisha hummed with magic. Burners ignited flames, titers beckoned waves, and Sally's reaper mother summoned forth souls. But everything changed when magic disappeared. But everything changed once magic disappeared. Under the orders of a ruthless king, the Magi were targeted and killed, leaving Sally without a mother and her people without hope. Now Sally has one chance to bring back magic and strike against the monarchy. With the help of a rogue princess, Sally must outwit and outrun the crown prince, who is hell-bent on eradicating magic for good. Danger lurks in Orisha, where snow lepinnairs prowl and vengeful spirits wait in the waters. Yet the greatest threat may be Sally herself, as she struggles to control her powers and her growing feelings for an enemy. That sounds pretty interesting. We'll see. It's long, but it's YA, so it shouldn't take that. Oh, here's the special edition poster. Oh, neato. Oh, I see the annotations. I get too excited about these things. Anyway, I picked this up. I don't know too much about it other than what I just read. It sounds interesting. It's obviously a fantasy YA. I'm really looking forward to spending a lot of time reading my books this summer. So I think I will start doing more reading vlogs. Probably maybe less hauls. I don't know. I like buying books, so we'll see about that. But because I don't work in summer, I tend to kind of cut back a little bit on the spending, but we'll see, because used bookstores are kind of a good excuse to go buy books. But anyways, yeah, so look forward to that. I will be posting every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at the very least. Might be some bonus videos here and there, especially if they are reading vlogs. Let me know if you are interested in any of these books or hearing my thoughts about it, if I should move them up on my TBR list, because right now my summer TBR list is humongous. So I'm going to need some advice on how to organize this stuff. Otherwise, I'm just going to go with the mood and pick stuff off the shelf. So any advice is welcome down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Alright guys, I don't know how this is going to happen. Gotta lift all these books up so we can do a shot of them for the okay, we've got this, right? I'm glad this doesn't go in the video. I'm so glad this doesn't go in the video. Okay, let's pick some of these books up. Let's see. Alright. And organize. Pick up a book. Organize it. My dogs are looking at me like I'm a crazy person. Probably because I am a lady. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Works of magic. How's this for a shot? Now let's see if we can pick them all up. My dog is looking at me, it looks so worried about me. Alright. I know this is going to happen, guys. Alright. I think that's it. I think we've got a screenshot somewhere in here. Okay. We'll press record.